Ron dropped out. Let me to Ron come back. Let me ask you guys a question, or let me run something by you. But all of this, I call it shit that these ICE guys are doing. This ICE crew. The way I move around in space, Ron, you dropped out, so I kind of picked up.
Oh, okay, I'm
But
back.
yeah, you just came back. But look, the way I move around in space and with these ICE fools out here, when I'm riding in my car, I got 15 in the clip and one in the hole. When I'm walking, I got 10 in the clip and one in the hole. Now, down here in North Carolina, if I'm riding and I pull up, let's say it's late evening, I pull up to a stoplight and some knuckleheads running up to my car, pulling on my door. Tell me, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Supposed to
Drive
have less
off,
in the clip.
run over them? Tell me, give me some advice, fellas. Anybody?
I'm hit. If you come up to my car and grab on it, I'm hitting the accelerator.
Right.
Yeah.
And I advise my children to do that. About keep your doors locked. Somebody pull on it. Uh, Hit the accelerator. Drag them down the street. Run over them.
That's what I'm saying. But if I'm blocked in, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say they block me in. I mean, am I supposed to just give up and let them drag me out? I don't know who the hell they are.
Especially if they got a mask on.
Right. And do I come out shoot?
See,
Oh, if I got some heat,
Oh, I keep heat. That's what
you
I'm saying. I'm always packing, man. This is like American Express. I don't leave home without it, dog. I'm serious about this shit.
they in
I'm
trouble. They
100%.
in trouble. They in
I'm being
trouble.
100 with you right now.
They in
If
trouble.
I leave home and get down to the end of the street and don't have it, I'm turning around to go get
Well, they in trouble.
it.
They in trouble.
Mm. I'm just saying. I mean, really, I'm being serious. I'm asking y'all this question. What the hell am I to just lay down and let them do what they do with all what you see on TV?
No, and what you're saying is, I have a CCL,
Me too.
uh, but normally I don't do it. But with what I see these people doing, I'm thinking like you thinking, Chester.
Mm.
I need to put some stuff in my automobile,
Oh, I keep it.
self protection, because these people. I mean, what they did to that lady, what they did to that lady, and what makes it so terrible is the dude that ended up shooting her. He came from the side, holding the camera, and came around in front of her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see that shot through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man! And the lady said, "I'm not mad at you," and 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 the next thing I know, she's dead. And when you look at that airbag with where that blood is,
Yeah.
man, that ain't nothing but murder. I I,
Well,
I sent a thing out and said that's murder in the first degree. That
yeah.
man planned to kill that woman.
He was so. If you watch the film again, he was so close that he was wiping. He was wiping his face. I think he had blood splatter on his damn face. That's how close. Well, they say he was point blank,
Uh,
but you know.
that's
but the
I,
predicate that they use for something like that is he feared for his life. If you and I were to do something like that, we're not law enforcement, so we don't have absolute immunity. So we got to go to court and we got to perhaps go to jail. And,
Yeah.
and the that's what we can't allow our society to turn into is the wild wild west, because what you're saying is, to me it seems like, and I don't have any weapons, but it's the law of the jungle, so it's kind of like I'm gonna have to let you throw the first punch. Then I'm coming out swinging.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if they were attacking you in your vehicle, then that's the predicate for you to defend your safety.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you would have just so the problem that I see the way I see it, you just can't take your gun out and show them.
Mm-mm.
When you take it out, you got to be
No.
using it.
Well, look, let Ron, the way I, like I said, in the way I move, and I got a 15-year-old, and I told him I'm gonna have to start teaching him how to use a weapon. I mean, just so he know. But, and I tell him, you know, I'm always packing. I mean, I'm always packing, man. And like I said, I don't pull it out. I'm not gonna pull it out to threaten you. If I pull it out my damn pocket, it's done got to the point where I'm aiming on pulling that damn trigger. Okay. Couple of years ago, I live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They call it Vietnam. Okay. Couple of years ago, and it's more often than this. Not too far down the road on a major intersection, motorcycle rider had a little incident with a guy and his son in a pickup truck. You know, something he cut him off or something like that. This guy got out the truck, man, just shot this brother down just like he was a damn dog. You know, I mean, and it's almost daily in the area that I live in. And like I said, that's just why I pack, man, because you never know what's gonna happen around here. And like I said, I don't pack it just to be Clint Eastwood or, you know, the show. I mean, my pocket carry, you can't even see it. It's so small. But the one I ride with, like I said, it's got an extended clip on it, 40 cal, and like I said, hey, look, if I pull it out, I'm shooting. I'm telling you right now. I be at the gas station sometime pumping gas, and these little panhandlers, they want to come over. Hey, brother man, brother man. I say, hey man, hold up right there. I don't have nothing for you. Please don't come no closer, because I don't know what your intentions are. I can't help you. Please don't come no closer, because I'm jumpy. I tell them straight, I'm jumpy, man. Don't come over here. I got PTSD. Don't come over here. I'll light your ass up. I mean it. When I get out to pump gas, I put it on the seat and I leave my door open. Gas station right up the road, a mile from me. Again, guy out there pumping gas, man. Two knuckleheads come from around the back of the store and robbed him. I mean, he could have lost his life, but he didn't. But you know, they robbed him. He had nothing on him. But I just don't take that chance. But what do you think, Mr. Morris? Give me some advice, man. Should I leave it home or what?
So I gotta say, never ran into directly a situation where um, I would have to use deadly force. You know, I don't have a concealed carry. Um, and I try to stay away from places where uh, that might be a good thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I, I have a fraternity brother. We talked, and I'm like, every time I go up to Philly to see my sister, I'm like, oh boy. So it's a whole plan in my head, like, but you know, and I don't even carry up there. But my fear is that I might have made a mistake by going up there and leaving stuff at home.
Mm.
Um, but so far so good. I don't know how I would react if I had to, you know, actually intentionally hurt somebody or kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't want to know about that feeling, honestly,
Right. I understand.
because anything they want, I can replace.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Except for my life.
Exactly. I can really see. You can't replace your life.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
if that's the way I go out, you know, I would rather not that happen, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I feel what you guys are saying. Um, And Ron knows I was stationed in New Orleans. It was the Wild West, man. I jumped in the car with a dude and my neighbor. We was going to get some crab and some shrimp. You know, that's like, you know, ground beef and chicken down there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
up here. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he has his little um his gun in the little cubby hole there. I'm like, dude, do we need that? He says, you never know.
You never know, man.
I
You never know.
I wasn't used to that. I'm like, whoa. I like so he said it was 357. I'm like, whoa.
Mm.
He said, do we need this? He said, this is where I go. This is where
Yeah.
I ride.
Yeah.
I respected that, but I told my wife, I'm like, Jesus. I said, I don't think I like that too much, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way it was back in the,
Yeah.
when I went down there. Everybody was packing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was it was never a second thought.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd rather, and it might be dumb, but I'd rather think about like, do I want to shoot this guy?
Mm-hmm.
But I know
I
sometimes you don't have that option.
yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. I understand. But like I said, Lord knows I don't want to take nobody's life. But that's like I said,
Yeah,
it's
well, yeah, that's
we
what, to me, one of the reasons I am against the death penalty, okay, because the sanctity of life is is real, okay. Uh, now, and by no means do I disagree with you, okay, but for me personally, you know, I don't think I could live with myself if I took someone's life. I don't. That's me personally. Okay, I understand that,
understand.
that doesn't mean anything about. I believe in the Second Amendment. You should be able to have a weapon. Okay, I don't disagree with that. But for me personally, well, just to give you an idea, we don't lock our doors when we're home. Okay, uh, and most people that come to my house never knock on the door. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it's it's just the way I live. Now, granted, I don't live where you live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I don't live in Philly. So yeah, I think it's an environmental thing too. So
Mm-hmm.
if I was in an environment where I thought that made me safer, I probably would do it too. But I don't own a weapon now because
Mm-hmm.
you know I don't have the need for one I it, that I could justify to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
Yeah.
again, it's a personal choice. Uh, now I've been to the class, so I can get a CCL.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I just I don't know. You know.
Look, I don't know if you guys saw it on the news today with these ICE agents, man. They just busted
Yep.
damn door in, right? Look, I mean, just come and just kick the fucking door in, man. You just sitting in there having a cup of coffee, and all at once your damn door just
Well, I want to
bust
do.
up.
They have a warrant.
No, didn't have a warrant. Look. My next door neighbor, again, a few years ago, my camera caught it when it happened. Truck come through. It's one way in my neighborhood and one way out. We don't have a what association and all of that. Pretty nice neighborhood, I think. Been here 30 years. Not that many people, not homes in here, but truck came into the neighborhood, circled around twice, pulled up, stopped at my next door neighbor's house. The guy got out the truck, just run up there and kicked the fucking door in and went in there and they got what they wanted and hauled ass. I mean, he didn't have I got a storm door in the front of my house. I mean, that's one barrier that at least they got to work their way through to get to the main door. He just had his main door. But I'm just saying, if I'm sitting in my house and somebody just kicked my damn door in like that, I mean, what? Come on, yeah, come on in, guys. Take what you want. Just don't hurt me, you know. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to kill nobody either, Mac. But I mean, if you, like I said, if I'm driving down the road minding my own business and you pull up beside me, and because maybe I cut you off and I didn't mean to cut you off, and now you running up on me, you're running beside me, you cussing, you fussing, and all at once you raise your gun up and you trying to come on, man. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Mac, but
Yeah. Well,
trust me,
like I said, it's an
in the
environmental thing.
community that I live
You know,
in,
yeah. And
Vietnam, man.
yeah, it's your environment.
Bill laughing, but it's
Okay.
Vietnam. Hmm?
For me, uh, America ain't that safe for black people. And I don't know if guns in and of themselves will protect you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the best thing is what Brother Morris talked about, and what Mac talked about, and Ron talked about when he talked about New Orleans. I call it situational awareness.
Mm-hmm.
I am not going to be in a place that's dangerous, and anywhere I go, I scope out the stuff. If you go to a gas station and you have a whole lot of them panhandlers around there, find another one where they
I
ain't.
don't know. Mm-hmm.
So there are several ways you can avoid that, but I also recognize there's certain times that you do need that protection, and there's certain times that if you have to travel to certain places, like say you have a relative that lives in a rural part of one of these southern states, and you have to travel there quickly to help them, and your travel has you on the road at night.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you better have something.
Yeah.
Hey, don't don't go to where you call it Vietnam in
Don't come to
Fayetteville,
Vietnam.
where and that
Mm-mm.
where brag and
Yeah.
all that stuff is.
Yes, sir.
Oh Lord,
Fort Bragg, man.
man,
Killer. They train them to kill down here.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Oh man, I'm 5 miles. Hell, I mean, the range that I can hear them shooting, man, on the range in my house sometime, man. Seriously. You hear them damn machine guns all day long. All day.
But
But
but back to the
So
thing you were saying, Chester.
mm,
I don't think that woman carrying a gun would have helped stop her from being killed. Just the way that it was approached and all of that. Uh, I mean, she was boxed in,
mm-hmm.
weren't
I
there.
don't understand why he asked her to get out of the car. I
What they doing it, Matt? I mean, you look on the news, I mean, they just dragging, like I said, they dragging people out of cars. They say they leaving fucking cars running on the damn highway empty. You know, just they just snatching people out of vehicles, man.
yeah, they
That's
left they
And
left a dog in a car.
yeah, yeah,
One of them, and then what kills me is they break the window. I'm like,
break the
man,
window, man.
you break my window, I'm pissed, man.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody break my fucking window, man, and what I supposed to do, man? I'm sitting there with a damn firearm right there. What I supposed to just let them come in there and drag my ass out?
And that's what I was saying.
You
Them
know?
guys, they see these things in the movies and then they live in it. They live in the
Right,
dream, bro. There's
right,
no reason to be as aggressive as they are.
exactly.
Because number one, when you sit back and you look at that whole situation in Minnesota, all they had to do was let the woman go where she was going and get her address and go to her damn house.
That's right.
And they could track your license plate
Yeah,
too.
what
Mm-hmm.
he shot her
and he
because
had a picture of a license plate on his phone.
he
Yeah.
shot her because he
Exactly.
knew he could get away with it because he felt like these folks in D.C. that's running the country right now was going to give him a pardon. Look, they didn't already gave this fool $250,000 for his defense.
Mm-hmm.
they,
And
Yeah.
that's what the country is, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got people, man, that's just jumping on the bandwagon. It's like I saw something where the guy was saying it's okay to be white again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's nonsense, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's total BS.
That's ignorance.
You
I
know,
used to,
and then other people look at that and it was like, yeah, now we can say, what we want to say. You can't, it's like people say everything that you have on your mind, it should come out your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't speak everything that's on your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these folks have always had liquid courage, as we all know, serving in the military. And,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing about it in this society is that history don't mean a lot of these folks today. Because when they start talking about killing all those people they killed in Venezuela, people don't remember they had family members.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grandchildren, wives, cousins, brothers, whatever. But they don't even consider the fact that when you turn the world upside down, millions of people died during World War One and Two, Korea, Vietnam, and a lot of people get killed just for your pleasure of saying I'm a bully and we're gonna do it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? To me, somebody, as you know, when you meet people that say shit like that's coming out these people's mouth, you say to yourself, you look, get your little punk butt out of here.
Mm.
Because you're talking about it. So you're not that dude.
was
Because the dude that's that cat, we ain't talking.
it's
Mm.
It's like they say, we gonna box. You gonna box or kick rocks? What you gonna do? These folks gonna kick rocks every time.
Yeah.
They screaming from a distance. You know what I mean? Like bombs. They was like, yeah, we're gonna bomb them. Like the bomb gonna take. But then they start talking about putting boots on the ground. Then that's a different story. But the thing in this country that really really gets me is the fact that all those people that are talking never served anybody. And
But
heads up,
themselves.
I'm like, dude, you're talking shit to the military when you fail to realize the number one thing about the military. They are volunteers.
Yeah.
They can leave.
well. Could I
And
share
then what you
something?
gonna do? Who gonna be in the military?
Could I share a thought? Uh, in countries that have all volunteer services, when they go into conflict and they start losing, those volunteers they have to come up with something else. Sometimes they stop fighting, they stop engaging who they were engaging. Uh, Now Russia did a little different in Ukraine. Russia ginned up the draft again,
Mm.
and they had got some old farts out there that were drafted back into the Russian army. But a volunteer force, I know down in South Africa, uh, they had volunteer force and was helping to suppress the uh, the fight against Portugal in Angola. But when the Cubans came in and started waxing some of them the South Africans quit helping the Portuguese.
Mm.
Cause and I had a guy who had been the attaché to South Africa tell me that, and then he brought a South African Air Force man who said essentially the same thing, that uh, they were fine to help the Angolans till the Cubans started waxing them. They quit. They didn't help. They didn't help the Portuguese anymore.
Mm.
That was during the situation in Angola. So you have to look at what happens when you have volunteer armies. The other thing you have to look at is what happened when people object. Remember what happened in the Philippines when Marcos was putting martial law, and finally the people just stood in front of the tanks, and the tank drivers wasn't going to run over their cousin with a tank,
Mm-hmm.
and it caused the fall of Marcos. So one of the things that we always need to be aware of is that we still have the power to change. People no matter what he does, and I call ICE Gestapo. This is Gestapo tactics. One of the things that we should do is say, you cannot be a law enforcement person and have a mask on your face.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I want to identify you by your badge number. What is your badge number?
Yeah.
And when you start doing that, you start being, police start being careful. But when they can do mask and knock the windows out your car, drag you in the street, and then after they have subdued you and handcuffed you, ask you for some papers. Are you, and it's even got worse, man, because you know what they saying? Are you natural born or naturalized?
Hmm.
What difference does it make? You're a U.S. citizen.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
And see, somebody had.
Let me ask you a question, Bobby, while you riding, if you can answer this question. Because you didn't hear the other part. But you ride, look, you riding right now. Huh?
Yes, I ride when I'm in my car. I got two of them. Hey, remember that movie "I'ma Get You, Sucker"?
Yeah.
When Isaac Hayes and Jim Brown had all the guns and Isaac Hayes fell, right? right? Hey, look, that's me. That's me right there.
Well, let me ask you a question. I want to put jinx you now, but somebody pull up and bust your window out right now and you at the stoplight. What you gonna do, man? You just gonna put your hands up and crawl on out there and let them put the knee all on your neck and all this shit?
I'm gonna let all that go till he get in. When he get in, they gonna have to bury him in it.
Mm.
Cause hey, listen, and I heard Mac. I'm with Tony. I'm with all of y'all. I don't want to take nobody out either, because I don't want nobody to take me out. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna go out not fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going out without a fight.
But I mean, what I'm asking you is the way that ICE is doing their shit, man. How you gonna respond, man? You sitting up there with all that heat in your car, man, and them assholes roll up on you like that. How you gonna respond, man? I mean, cause I need to know, man. I need to start leaving my shit at the house or what?